Welcome to Mika's Corner. I'm your host, Mikaella Zambrano. Today's topic is internet safety. But first, what is internet fraud? Internet fraud is a type of cybercrime which makes use of the internet for the purpose of tricking victims out of money and information. Internet crime schemes steal millions of dollars each year from victims and continue to plague the internet through various methods. And while it may seem like something that only happens to other people, internet fraud can affect anyone, including you. The more you know how it can happen, the easier it is to protect yourself. The most common attack is a phishing scam that looks like a real email coming from your bank and other companies, but it's not. Malicious hackers are everywhere, and it takes only one click for malware to be installed onto your device and for hackers to have access to your data. Malware is short for malicious software, and it is a collective name for softwares like viruses, ransomwares, and spywares. Once in your device, cybercriminals can see your login keystrokes, passwords, and find documents such as credit card numbers, birth certificates, and social insurance numbers. Most of the time, scammers create a sense of urgency to trick you into clicking a malicious link that takes you to a fake website that looks exactly like your bank's real website. Once you're there, the scammers hope that you will type in your login name and password. If you're not paying attention, you might end up giving login credentials to the hackers. Unfortunately, after you fill in your banking credentials, cybercriminals use them to breach your real bank account and take your money. Internet scammers create a sense of urgency. They'll tell you a scary story of how your bank account is under threat and you need to act quick. Or other times, they send you a pop-up message on your screen saying, "Warning, you have been infected. Download antivirus right now and protect your computer." Many of these pop-ups are created to look like legitimate messages that you might get from Microsoft or other security products. Be careful about these messages and don't click on suspicious links. Remember, stop and think before you click a link. How can you protect yourself from fraud? Here are 7 tips you can do now that can save you a lot of aggravation later. First, never give your account information online, over the phone, or via text. Second, remember to change your login information every few months to prevent hackers from accessing your account. When creating a password, the more complex, the better. Use a combination of letters, numbers, symbols, and also avoid saving passwords on your devices, which would give someone easy access to your account if your device is stolen or lost. Third, be sure to monitor your online bank accounts at least 2 times per week for any unusual transactions. Irregular activity may include purchases on credit cards that you did not authorize. You should also check your credit report once a year to identify any fraudulent activities. You can check your credit report by contacting TransUnion or Equifax. The sooner you identify fraud, the sooner you can take steps to correct it. Fourth, be vigilant and always validate any request to transfer funds in or out of your bank accounts. When you receive a money transfer request that looks suspicious, you should call the appropriate institution directly to verify any requests for prior money transfers. Fifth, to prevent malware attacks, install an antivirus software and always keep your computer system updated. 6. Do not access password-protected accounts or share personal and financial information when connected on a public Wi-Fi, because cunning fraudsters are able to hack and intercept your transactions. And lastly, Be sure to stay informed about the latest scamming strategies because awareness is a key part of internet safety. Tactics will continue to evolve, so it's important to be vigilant and educated so that you can better understand the impact of cybercrimes that they can have in your financial health. The risk involved in a successful phishing scam is huge. You can potentially lose all the money you saved in your bank account. I know that protecting against internet fraud might seem like a lot of boring work, but it's better to be prepared than lose all your money in one successful phishing scam. Remember, stop and think before you click a link. And also, with this very important message, I made a song in the tune of Jack Johnson's Banana Pancakes. Can't you see that they're just fishing? You need to know what to do. So know this, you have to be aware of phishing scams and malwares. When you see an email that looks a bit suspicious, it may have a logo of things that you are used to, telling you to click a link below to claim your prize. Don't believe it all the time. Can't you see that they're just fishing? You need to know what to do. So know this, you have to call your bank before you send out money to validate that it's your bank and not somebody else who wants your money. Lots and lots of money. Be careful who you trust, cause they really like to steal your money. And they pretend all the time. Can't you see that they're just fishing? You need to know what to do. Stop and think before you click the link. Can't you see? Cyber fraud is allowed. But let's just say you happen to fall for the bait, and the link takes you to your bank's website, but you know that it's fake. It's so easy to type in password, don't give it up. You really need to pay attention to the alarm. Stop and think, before you click the link. So know this, criminals are naughty, and they will try to scare you by sending you an email that makes you feel like you owe them lots and lots of money, saying it's for taxes. They will try to rush you to pay or go to prison now. They're pretending all the time. Can't you see? You need to know what to do. Stop and think. Think first, you really have to mind. Stop and think before you click the link. And I guess we're out of time. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today here in Mika's Corner. It's been an absolute joy talking to you about internet safety. Thank you very much, and once again, I'm Mikaella Zambrano saying stop and think before you click a link. Thank you.